show you the salad that changed my life. I actually started this last summer when I planted my garden and I had a Tupperware bin full of lettuce. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I made this huge salad and we just ate salad all the time. And so when I was kind of changing my eating and my healthy routines and stuff in January, I was like, hey, wait a second. That actually works super awesome for me. So since January, it's now mid-March, I have been doing this every week. I do it twice a week. And it is the fastest, easiest way for me to eat healthy. I actually cannot open a bag of chips faster than eating this salad. So I'm gonna show you what I do. I like to do a mix. So I do arugula spring mix. We all have these in our grocery stores. And spinach with kale. So I just start out super easy. I do not pre-wash this. I'm like, this is clean lettuce to me. Okay, there's no dirt on it like there was in my garden. I don't have to wash it. So, I mean, I'm not saying don't wash it. That's not what I'm saying. If you want to wash it, go ahead. But I just put in, so spring mix. And then I do arugula because I really like arugula. Is like kind of spicy. I don't know if you guys eat it or not, but it's kind of spicy. It really gives the salad like a really, like tons of flavor. And then spinach and kale, which does not give the salad tons of spinach, but it's really good for us. It's those dark leafy greens we all know we should be eating. And honestly, once the salad dressing gets on there, wait till you see how many vegetables I cut up and put on top of here. You don't even notice it. So I just put some on there, so I have all those done. So now I have my base, okay? And from here, I kind of have this system, I'll show you. I pull out all the veggies and good stuff from my fridge, and I just put it on this side, and I literally just start chopping it and adding it. So start with broccoli. So I never used to really buy like pre-bagged things or whatever, but my husband showed me this like already cut up, chopped up broccoli, and for some reason it works for me. So I love that. So I just take my knife, like I try and get my entire salad done in under 15 minutes. I just grab everything and start chopping. You know, I probably should wash my veggies more and dry them and all that jazz, but gotta get it done. Like if I take the joy out of making my salad, it's just not gonna work for me. And honestly, all that washing and drying is just, I don't know, it makes it more of a chore for me. So yeah, of course, if I, you know, have something that's like not bagged or in open, I will for sure wash it. And probably gonna get a lot of comments about I'm probably gonna die one day, but you know what? I'm gonna die anyway, so this is what I do, and I just chop up my broccoli like this. So I eat this salad pretty much as the basis for all of my meals. And when you're first changing your eating and you're kind of used to like going for second helpings and all those little habits that sneak up on us, having this huge plate full of salad that actually takes you a while to eat, it gives you the mental picture that your plate is ridiculously full, and it is. And it makes you feel full. You eat the salad for a long time. Snap peas. You know, I was listening to a podcast about tiny habits. That it mentioned was when you do a tiny habit, a habit is actually attached to an emotion. We think it has to do with repetition. Like, you know, if you make a salad for 3 weeks in a row, every day, you'll just love salad and be addicted to salad. Well, it's actually not that true. But if the salad is attached to a good emotion, if it makes you feel good, if it makes your life easy, like dead simple easy, you will keep doing it. And you know, I used to go to like all the different aisles at the grocery store, up and down the aisles, and getting all these different kinds of foods to cook. And honestly, this has simplified my life so much. I feel so good when I eat it. I do feel happiness and joy when I know that I can just come home, put a huge handful or 2 or 3 on my plate after work when I come home, and it's done. Like I don't have to struggle. I try and cook some extra chicken and extra steak on the weekends, or I cook portobello mushrooms and kind of have them ready if I don't feel like meat that night. And it really does make me feel so good knowing that when I get home after 8 or 9 hours of working, like my supper's done. And this usually takes about 15 minutes, so like 30 minutes a week total for days of meals. And I cook this size of salad, so there's 3 of us in the house. My daughter's not a huge salad person yet. I'm sure one day she will appreciate my culinary endeavors. But as of now, she doesn't eat a huge amount of salad, but I do make her pick out a few of her fresh veggies from the salad, and she puts her dressing on them. So we're getting there, Now, this is something that I kind of discovered talking about, like the happy emotion that's attached to a habit. This is how I wash my cabbage. Washed. Just kidding. So one of the things that makes me just love this life hack so much is the fact that it has so much color. When I open that salad and it has like all these bursting colors, like I love that. Like it makes me just so happy to see all these colors. So that's why I always try and add a purple. Oh gosh, these things are tough. Do is I cut it like that, and then I take my peeler and I just kind of, for one, make a giant mess. But I just peel my cabbage like that, and it puts in like really thin strips that are really fun to eat. And a habit is attached to a happy emotion. If you really hate, okay, for example, my cousin is a soup person. She's always making soup. Me, not so much. I'm a salad person. She hates salad. So if I was forced into eating a soup every day, I probably would fall off the healthy eating wagon pretty fast. But I'm more of a salad person. And so I love eating this salad every day, just like she finds soup super easy. No pun intended. So really, let's each of us try and fit, like, are you maybe a roasted vegetable person more? Like, does just throwing a whole bunch of random vegetables tossed in some healthy oils with some spices, you throw it in the fridge, is that more your style? And you can eat that cold? See, I don't really love eating that cold. Because it has to be quick, right? Okay, so check this out. Like, we're not even all the way there, but like, how could you not want to eat that every day, right? Okay, so that's that. Put that to the side. Put some cherry tomatoes in there. Okay? So speaking of color, so then I spend a little bit extra money and I buy the all color tomatoes because I love color and I love variety in my salads. And you know what? For the extra $2 I spend on my tomatoes, I don't spend on a box of crackers or something that I would have bought before, right? I spend it on making my salads very pretty. And like, it's like green and red. I just love it. Okay, so we'll put some of that on there. Go. Next is carrot. So I have like the peeler, and then I have my julienne slicer and it makes your carrots like in ribbons. And I just find it so much easier to eat carrots in a salad when they're done that way, or else they're just too rocky and hard. Actually, these don't look like the best carrots ever, but what are you gonna do? I guess it's March. Seriously, look at that. But we'll use it anyway. So these will go to my chickens. Okay, so then we'll julienne these. So yeah, this salad is one of the first things that I changed. And also I started walking, and it really has transformed my life. And you know, I tried to up my game like a few weeks ago. I did start going to the gym to lift weights. I have scoliosis, so lifting weights is pretty much almost a requirement for me to do, because having strong muscles to hold your spine straight is very, very important. And I have noticed since I stopped working out like 4 or 5 years ago, a real shift in my body. And so in January, I was so happy to just walk, and it already started to change my body. But I do know that I do need to do a few days a week in weightlifting. So I have started back at that. But I'm doing it so slow because this is a lifestyle. We have the rest of our lives to do this. So to do something fast, quick, just like we gotta lose weight like 30 pounds in 30 days, like it's not sustainable. And you know, like the first month that I was walking, I kind of chop these up so it's easier. The first month I was walking and I was eating, you know, so well, I lost 12 pounds, like just like that. The second month, I completely stalled in my weight loss, and I thought, holy, I gotta up, you know, I started doing other things to try and up my, you know, weight loss and stuff. And then I had a talk with myself, and I was just like, stay calm. This is a lifestyle. You are not doing this for your body to change this. You are doing it for your mind and for the fact that I can relax and love myself and have, you know, more peace in my life. And so I just went back to basics, and I just started to enjoy my walks again. And, you know, I love calling my friend on the phone and just talking to her for an hour and a half while I walk. It goes by so fast. One more thing. Okay, so that's like the 15-minute mark. Okay. Woo. Yeah. Anyways, I love this because it fits in my fridge so easy. And that's done. Okay, it's 18 minutes now. That's with talking. So I'm so sure 15 minutes is how long it will take you to to make your salad. Okay, ready? I'm gonna clean my surface. Bing! I kind of like making messes. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, say I pull this out of the fridge and I am coming home from work, I'm starving to death. I pull this out of the fridge and I will show you how long this takes. Grab my favorite bowl. Bowl size, I guess. I literally pull it out with my hands. Pull it out like that. Done. I put on top, when I get home or whatever, pumpkin seeds. So, do you remember last week when I was talking about awareness of what we're eating and what we're buying and reading packages? So this is the perfect example. Craisins. I love dried cranberries in my salad because just add this sweet element in it. It's just so good. And every single cranberry package that I have found, like maybe I could go into Nutters or something and find it better, but they do have sugar and sunflower oil in them. So I still bought them from Costco. But I did find in the organic section goji berries, and these have no sugar in them. It's just goji berries. So I'm slowly transitioning myself because I still like the cranberries more, but I'll do a little sprinkle of goji berries on the top. And just a couple cranberries. Okay, that was a little more. But anyways, a little bit of cranberries. Oh, it adds so much to the salad. And you know what? You got to be balanced. I mean, before I was making like dressings like crazy on here, so I think a little bit of cranberry is okay for right now. And then right now I'm using flaxseed oil, but I really love the hemp oil. And I just take an oil, drizzle it over my salad like that. So one of the tricks I started utilizing was, my brother actually taught me this, salt and pepper on your salad is very good. So I buy this herbed sea salt, Herbamare, from the health food store. And then I have a turmeric and black pepper that I put on there. Turmeric's really good for us, you know, every little bit of nutrition we can get. So I like lots of it. Lots of that on there. And then one trick I've used, because I don't use salad dressings anymore, I should probably put a squirt of lemon on here or whatever, but I bought these in the health food section, these little seasonings. So this one's barbecue chicken. But when I put the oil and salt and pepper, and I just put a little bit of seasoning on my salads, and it transforms your salad. It's so good. There you go. That's what I do when I get home, and then I put some protein on there. If I'm home making supper, whatever I make, I will just add it. If I'm making burgers, then a burger goes onto the side of that, and put it on a plate, and you're just so full and satisfied by the end. Attaching a habit onto a happy emotion. This color and the ease has transformed my eating habits throughout the week. I do this 2 times a week, and my family loves it. I love it, and it really brings me a lot of joy. I have done this since January, and I have never missed a week of making this salad in my fridge. So that's what I wanted to share with you this week.